Cassie coming at you with another video, and for today's video we're going to be talking about how to take minimalistic photos for social media. So I have about 8 tips for you on how to do this, or how I figured out how to do this. I am no expert, but I have definitely gotten better at this. So if you want to hear all of those, just keep watching. I'm not the prettiest you've ever seen, but I have my moment. So tip number 1 that I've found that's really helped me is to give the subject plenty of space. You don't want to give them space on all sides actually. So if you're taking a photo of somebody who's standing straight up and down, that's how you want to frame them. And you can frame them easily by just taking your camera and turning it sideways. And then now they've got most of the space in the shot going up and down along their body length. And this helps flatter them and give them a more, hey, I've got space to dance around in this shot feeling, without, making them look like this big inside the shot. Same thing goes if a subject is more lengthy going horizontally. If you look at the example footage that I shot for you, that'll help me explain this a lot easier. Now, you don't always have to do this. If you don't want your entire body inside the shot, you don't have to take the photo like this. This is just how I've been framing things to give my pictures a more spacious feeling. Like, it makes your legs look really long, it makes you look really elegant this way. So tip number 2 is just make sure that if there's any lines inside of your photo, that they are not crooked. You do not want to take a picture where a clean line is like crooked sideways. If you take a look at this example shot, I'm showing you how bad that looks. It just does not look right. You feel like you need to turn your head a little bit, or you need to straighten a photo frame or something like that. It's just off and your mind knows it. And this even means the ground. Most cameras have a grid feature, so you can make sure you frame it up ahead of time so you won't have any issues with that sort of thing. I think even our phones have that feature. Clean lines, people. Clean lines. Number 3 is pretty easy and simple. It's just neutral tones go best for this vibe. You'll probably get away with color if you do a monochromatic look, but other than that, neutral colors go really well with minimalistic style. Okay, tip number 4 is soft lighting. The camera loves soft lighting. The photos look amazing. I like to think of it this way. If you look at a photo without glasses, if you're a person who needs glasses, so you're looking at it, you're squinting, you're trying to focus in on what you're looking at, but when you put the glasses back on, you feel your eyes relax. They immediately stop working so hard, and I feel like that's the same way when it comes to the lighting situation, and that can go for cluttered versus uncluttered photos as well. Of course, there's always those photos that can have that more contrasty lighting that still look really smooth. For the most part, if you stick with soft lighting, you're going to have a really nice feed. Okay, number 5 is the actual minimalist mindset. And I actually watched a video from Jenny Mustard. I can't really take credit because she's the one who actually helped me crack the code of minimalistic photography, to be honest with you. I'll link her video on that down below. I remember her saying this and it just clicked in my head. Take an object, set, an outfit, whatever it is you're working with, your home, whatever it is. Take that, strip it down to the bare minimum basics, and then take away one more thing. And that is the definition of minimalism. You could take that into consideration whenever you're making a set, whenever you're looking at the background for your photo or video. You could, maybe think, what could I take out of here that doesn't need to be here? Number 6 is shadows give depth. When you're not working with a lot of objects or texture in the backgrounds of your pictures or in anything really, shadows are your friend when you're doing this kind of photography. If you take a look at this photo, there is nothing really going on with it. It's very flat. It's very in your face. You can't push through the photo to go any further. It just feels like it stops right there. But if you look at the second photo, it's all white. Nothing in there has a color. Nothing in there has anything special going on. But what is special about that photo is that there's so many shadows giving shape to everything going on and making it a very dynamic shot. I mean, it's just a plant pot. It's not that deep. But still, it's white on white on white, and it looks very pleasing like that. I love that kind of photo. Okay, tip number 7 is if there's a light source, you want to face that light source. Like, this would make me look a little bit awkward if I was facing a dark corner versus facing a door with all the light. It kind of highlights your body in such a way that it feels right. You can just see the difference too. It just looks kind of odd. And my 8th and final tip is to avoid a cluttered feed. Obviously follow all the tips that I've given you so far, but also add filler photos. If you look at these example shots, it's easier for me to explain if you have something to look at. These shots have an object that is smaller than I would be in a shot, giving a more spacious feel to the photo, and also it kind of relaxes your feed a little bit because it's gonna look much nicer if you see the person who owns the feed and then a photo that kind of balances your feed, and it gives you an opportunity to show things that you're interested in. For me, I like incorporating plants into my feed because I love plants. I'm obsessed with live decor. So yeah, guys, I think that's everything. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And check out my social media. They'll be in these 2 corners right here. I'll also have them linked down below. I will also link Jenny's video down below, Jenny Mustard. Go check her out. She's amazing. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.